Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be a quick video about the narcissist gaslighting. This is possibly one of the narcissist's favourite manipulation tactics as they use it in almost everything that they do. This video is to describe what gaslighting is, some common gaslighting phrases that narcissistic people will use, how these phrases can affect you, and tips for dealing with it to save your own sanity. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder to give you more understanding of the people you might have been dealing with throughout your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. When it comes to gaslighting, it is an aggressive, covert way to distort another person's version of reality to the point where you end up questioning events and eventually questioning your own sanity. Gaslighting is a way of the narcissist being able to manipulate the situation so that they can hide the abuse that is happening to you by making you feel like you're going crazy, to get you to question your motives, to question your feelings, to question events. The narcissist's goal is to make you think that your memory isn't working right, that your feelings aren't right. So you can no longer think straight because your version of reality doesn't add up. You're doubting your very own natural feelings to behaviours, and those feelings are normal, but you're starting to question whether your feelings are the problem. Often you're the one left with self-doubt. You'll actually go to the narcissist for clarity to try and get understanding of what is happening to you, who will keep gaslighting you and confusing you even more. So slowly the narcissist becomes in control of your life, your thoughts, and your feelings. Gaslighters are compulsive liars. This is why they use it, to gain control over other people. They will use it to convince you that they are right and convince you that their version of events is true, that your version of reality is wrong, that your feelings are wrong, to convince you that your needs, feelings, your version of reality are incorrect so they can get away with their behaviour. They will gaslight to erase the abuse. They will gaslight to play the victim to escape any form of responsibility. As of course, a narcissist, to a narcissist, they are never accountable for their own actions or their own wrongdoings. To them, it is always someone else's fault when it is not. Their behaviour says more about who they are as a person than it ever will you. They will gaslight to make up stories of events that never happened or to change the events of something that did happen. They will gaslight to get out of an event or a promise that they made to you, all to distort your mind and make you think you're going crazy. They will future fake or breadcrumb you to get their needs met, and then they will gaslight you into believing you're the one that did wrong as to being the reason of why they broke the promise, when they broke the promise. They made a promise, they broke a promise. Anything after that is their gaslighting to get away with their behaviour. Some examples of gaslighting phrases a narcissist will say are, "I didn't say that. You said," and then they will add something that you never even said. "It's not a big deal. You must have a problem with time. If they're always late and you bring it up, they'll accuse you of having the problem with time. You must have dreamt that. That never happened. That didn't happen. You always," and then usually followed by something that you don't even do. When you question them, it's the gaslighting phrases such as, you're too sensitive, you've got mental problems, you need a mental evaluation, you're going crazy, you're paranoid, you're losing your memory, you're unhinged, you're overreacting. They will tell you people told them things about you to drive a wedge between you and them, divide and conquer. They will triangulate you to play you off against others so that you're always looking to the narcissist for answers. They will tell you things like, everyone thinks you're crazy, so you do not want to speak out for who you are as a person for fear of what others think of you. They will say things like, no, I didn't mean it in that way. I'm just concerned about you. To make it seem like they're trying to help you, to distract you from the fact that they're trying to sink you. I'm only joking. And when somebody has humiliated you and then claims they're only joking, they're not joking. They're claiming they're joking to distract you from the fact that they purposefully humiliated you because they felt a need to bring you down to feel better about themselves. I only did that because you abandoned me to meet your friend last week. So when you go out to do your own things, a narcissist feels like you've abandoned them. So they will do something to punish you for living a normal everyday life, to make you think that you're in the wrong, to isolate you from friends and family. They will cause arguments to isolate you from friends and family so that you fear going out, so the narcissist can further their control over you. Narcissists often fear abandonment, so they'll create that dependency within you on them. However, when they feel entitled to go and find someone else, they will happily abandon you. The thing with these phrases are some of them sound normal. When you say these things or when other people say these things, people can do something that is meant in a jokingly manner and then say, I'm sorry, I was only joking. So when a narcissist says these things, people can internalize it, people can rationalize it, not realizing that a narcissist is gaslighting. Not everybody is a narcissist. They do need at least 5 of the 9 characteristics to be classed as on the disorder. Some people may say the odd one and not be a narcissist. Some people might just have 1 or 2 traits and have levels of narcissism. When someone who says, I'm only joking, and it was genuinely only joking, as they were only joking, they would most likely feel bad or feel upset, and they would try to explain it to you. They would try to make it up to you. They would try to make you feel better as you would try to make them feel better. A narcissist will go all out to make you feel worse or to make you question yourself. When you're being gaslighted, as a narcissist wants to control you, gaslighting over time gives you that brain fog. You end up living in fear, obligation, or guilt. It gives you that self-doubt and leaves you feeling confused. You may feel fear, paranoia. You may even feel dizzy. You feel vulnerable and find it hard to make choices within your life. You're always questioning yourself. You stay quiet because you feel like you're losing your mind, always feeling guilty, always apologizing, always saying sorry for things that you haven't even done. You might even start a sentence with sorry out of fear of a reaction for speaking your truth. You can feel lonely and misunderstood. Some people with prolonged gaslighting can end up having nervous breakdowns. As you recover, you may find that you have to clarify everything twice or more so that you know your reality. If you've been through this, you'll know that the narcissist raising the abuse through words often feels worse than the abuse itself. Recovery. Gaslighting only works if you don't know what the person is doing to you. Once you know, you can help yourself. When we don't understand something, it's very difficult to recognise what's happening. Once we've learned what's happening, it becomes very easy to see the other person's games and stay in our lane, stay in our reality. Yes, sometimes words can hurt and we can internalise them. However, we can find the right coping strategies to not let them get to us the way they want to get to us and to stay in our reality. Pay attention to a person's actions and words. Make sure they match. Yes, people can forget from time to time, but if they are continually doing it, as well as other manipulative things, they are toxic. If people continually break promises to you and then deny making those promises to you, that person is the one with the problem. Someone who was to accidentally break a promise would then work things through with you. A narcissist is always working against you. Use your own ability to feel. Emotions are normal. Emotions are feelings. Narcissists want to get you thinking emotionally because they can further their control over you. Once they've got you out of your logical mindset and into your emotional mindset, they are going to use all your emotions against you. So use your own emotional ability to work for you. If something feels off or doesn't feel right, run with that feeling. Your intuition is powerful and it's a powerful tool against these people. So trust it. That's your inner self trying to warn you. Validate your own intuition before looking at others for validation. Write events down that have happened so that you don't forget and so that you can go back for clarity. Journaling helps. If you're feeling sensitive, it's okay to feel sensitive. There are plenty of people in the world that feel sensitive. Make sure before you start thinking you're too sensitive, first make sure you are not around people who are insensitive. Narcissists lack empathy. Therefore, they're not going to be willing to recognise the pain you are in. They're going to exploit the pain you are in for their own gain. If you can, get a reality check from someone outside the situation who cares for you or who understands narcissism and what is happening to you. Speak up for your own truth. Don't try to rationalise with the person that's gaslighting you, that's trying to rationalise with you. You are wasting your breath. Don't try to get a narcissist to accept responsibility. You are wasting your time and effort. That could be put into yourself. The whole reason they are gaslighting you is to avoid being accountable, to avoid being responsible. A great skill to master in life is to just leave people to be wrong and go and move forward to live your life. If possible, when it comes to a narcissist, no contact is always best. If you have children with them or you can't go no contact, then limited contact at all times and grey rock so that you can gain your clarity, so that you can find your peace. Make sure you know your reality. Make sure you know your intentions. Make sure you know your reason why before you approach a narcissist about anything, so that when they try to twist it, you can remember in your mind your intentions and not take on board their projection, their gaslighting. Not everyone is a narcissist. People are allowed their own opinions. People's versions of the same event can differ slightly. People can experience the same event. However, those perceptions on those events can differ from person to person. With a narcissist, it's a pattern of behaviour with one person that keeps happening over and over again. It's somebody who will have their own opinions and expect everybody else to have the narcissist's opinions. They'll not be willing to look at other people's feelings. If something feels off, trust that intuition that is making you feel like something is off. Trust it. When it comes to dealing with any narcissist, if you cannot go no contact, learn the games they play, recognise the games they play, radical acceptance that is who they are as a person, and stay in your reality. Distance is the key to getting your clarity. I shall add the other video into the description on methods that a narcissist uses to gaslight people to give you more understanding of those. Thank you very much for listening. Any thoughts you have on the video, please do add those into the comments, and go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.